Alright, so we are in the Honda S2000. Now I already have an aftermarket head unit in here if you were interested in this one, which is a larger one, but there's no buttons, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to adjust audio. I have a link in my video, you can check in the description as well. Alright, so after you buy your harness and you match it up with the colors and the labels right here, you just plug it straight into the back. We have the brackets right here. Can't really go too much in the install besides just matching up the colors. And yeah, I'm going to show you the finished product and how it would look. And we can go from there. Alright, so after everything is installed, it looks something like this. Now what we did here is a little custom mod. We have an AP1 radio cover and we took the door off. That way it just looks a lot more, you don't see all that stuff in the back. It's a lot cleaner this way, and 10 out of 10. Got the GPS, got the audio, it's amazing. Now the reason why we really like the JOYING is it actually has some buttons, which is nice for the S2000 because those buttons sometimes they don't work properly. But yeah, if you guys were interested in the JOYING, I'm gonna just go over some of the UI stuff real quick. So here's the UI of the JOYING head unit. Sorry, the shift knob in the way. Let me try to get you in a pretty decent position. You can select your modes right here. So I have it like this. Hold the button down if you want to do a shortcut. So let's say if you wanted to do aux, sound effects. I'm gonna put, I guess a useful one would be maybe sound effects. So bam, you have it right there. And to go to the app store or the app menu right here, you just go here. And phone link is pretty much what you want to use for Android Auto and Apple Carplay. It is both wireless and wired. Wi-Fi networks, Bluetooth right there. We named ours S2000 AP2. Hopefully my finger doesn't mess up the focus. Again, here's the navigation stuff. Now it does have built-in nav, but you're going to be using your phone nav generally for the most part in at least America. You can have the beeps. So right now we have the beeps right here, just so a little bit more tactile feedback. You can turn off the beep so when you touch the screen it doesn't make a beep sound. You just hit this and now it doesn't do any beeping noise. Up to you. I'm going to keep it on just because that's the default. Some other stuff, mic gain and stuff. So your microphone's right here. We can test phone quality. Honestly, phone quality is okay, not that great. But this car is a convertible, so what do you expect? Reverse camera, we did not do any kind of reverse camera aux again. We didn't do any kind of front camera, any of that stuff, but you can do all that augment reality stuff. This system, daylight brightness, you can change it like that. Night times theme, we have it on the small light control, but you can also do it based off of time control. So that's really cool. Day mode. There's also UIs you can choose from. So this is UI 1. Let's see how UI 2 looks like. Ooh, look at that. It's a different UI. Ooh. So UI 2 looks more like an Android tablet and you can have it like this. You like this one or the other one? Okay, so this one looks more Android-y, and then we have that CarPlay right there, which is what we want. But wow, the UI is completely changed. The settings right there. So there's that. There's headlight detection, handbrake, any keyed power, low voltage protection. After the battery is lower than this voltage, the parking monitors, we don't have any parking monitor sensors, so that wouldn't do anything. floating buttons. That's the one where you can have a key, but we have these dedicated buttons down here, so we don't do that. Key to learn is how you do the stereo controls, or you can also adjust these. These ones are actually called the key studies, not the panel keys. So just some food for thought. Oh, and let's see. Gestures is you can do swipes for, like, if you want to go back, use 2 fingers to swipes. All that. Not beeps. Again, we were there earlier, and that's how you adjust your audio settings. But yeah, we were doing the themes, auto sync data time. Very cool, very cool. CPU performance. Right now it's at default. You generally don't need that much CPU performance. Try to keep it cooler, try to keep it more reliable than trying to like overclock it or anything that's important. Color lights. You can keep it always on, normally off, or auto. Let's just do auto. Or if you want to see it, I can show you how it looks like right there. So you can do your colors. S2000 is like yellowy, orange, red stuff, so you can do something like that. Auto, I believe, is just an RGB, and it just kind of goes through the colors. And then if you do an auto, you can change the speed of the ramp. Yeah. You know, if you're into that LGBTQ, that's the mode I would recommend. Alright, here's the CPU, Snapdragon. Crazy, right? Snapdragon 8 core, 610. You can play some Pokemon Go, catch your Pokemon on this bad boy. 4 gigs of RAM, storage is 64 gigs, a lot of storage. Almost more than my iPhone 15 Pro. It's kind of sad. Resolution is 720. And, yep. Factories, if you want to go to the factory settings, it's going to be 4.8. And then you can go to change the models and set your own boot logo. Right now it's set to JOYING, but you can go into the settings and upload your own photo if that's something you want to do. But yeah, that is the JOYING head unit. It looks really different on this UI too. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys were interested, I'll leave a link down below. You can click on it and get this awesome head unit. Talk to you guys in the next. Catch you guys in the next one. See ya.